for the Warriors.
Too strong on the Brooks three. Golden State still looking to crack the seal. Payton right down the middle. He's fouled hard. And Payton's in pain. He's grabbing the left arm. It was right at the end. Morant grabbed him initially, then Brooks got there late with the swipe, and he clubbed him on the side of the head.
And the awkward landing at the end. He tried to brace himself, which is natural as a player is heading to the ground to put his arms down. But how he landed is the issue.
He gets his second three. A little side step in here. With a move by Brooks. It was deflected. It's loose. Hold on! Hold on! Hold on! Official is down. The head coaches are in the middle of it.
Just remind any spectator going onto the floor to interrupt them. We'll be ejecting and subject to arrest.
Well, this could take some time to sort out, but you can see it was Mitchell and Brooks with the shove by Donovan. You can see the ensuing melee.
And I believe that gentleman in the gray who grabbed Brooks and took him to the ground was Grizzlies personnel. There was the ball thrown and then the shove by Mitchell. This has kind of been brewing on all game. They had words earlier in the first quarter. And this is history because remember Mitchell was in the West with Utah, so they've seen each other a lot.
Mitchell threw the ball
and then came up and shoved him and then threw him down. But clearly to me, Mitchell was the aggressor just by looking at it initially. Yeah,
good tackle there by this.
There's the block shot by Mobley. We're looking at the rest of the play for a hot spot. To me, that was an inadvertent. I do not think
Lake City, Reggie, and Memphis has handled it well to begin things up by 3 again with another foul, and they're not going to count it good though.
But more importantly, 2 fouls now on Dillon Brooks. 2 on Brooks, 2 on Valanciunas.
So Brooks, who had the 31 the other night in game 1, led the way for Memphis. And his aggressive, animated player picks up his second right here.
Nice job there by Mitchell. He knew that Brooks was a little bit off balance. Let me just stop and raise. He failed the contest. Now they're going to count the basket.
They just decided to count the 3.
94 right now with 3:15 to go in this fourth quarter. Edwards took a hit, and surprisingly, you mentioned this earlier, that's the first team foul. And Edwards taking exception and picks up a technical.
Was it a double technical? That's the question. I think it was.
Double technical, it appears. It's been Oprah vibes tonight when it comes to technicals. Everybody gets one. 3:13 to go.
You get a technical. You get a technical. It really has been.
It's still jawing out.
I mean, how many do we have in the game tonight?
5 technicals in the game.
Oh, yeah,
feels like more.
We needed our statistician to figure that one out. There's been so many.
Mikey, yeah.
Here in the first half, that puts the Grizzlies up 4. They're doing a lot of battling on this end of the floor. Schroeder searching. It's a good spot and banks it home. There's a pair. James drives on Brooks. Boy, Brooks really battling, fighting through and over screens. James drives on Jackson, goes inside, layup, and a blocking foul called on Brooks. That's 5 fouls on Dillon Brooks. He thought he got there in time. Does not like the call. James will go back to the free throw line. These two have been getting after it. all night long.
Instead of trusting his staff, Coach Jenkins looks behind the bench at the video himself to make a decision and then decides he wants to challenge.
Looking, but watch Mike Conley. Watch where he looks. If you can catch it right there at Dillon Brooks. No words need to be said. On the other end, Dillon Brooks right here. Getting a little chippy. Did I say it wasn't personal? Oh, you bet it is. And it's business. There you go.
Yeah, you'd be sitting in the middle seat with.
He needs a middle row.
Oh, yeah. And we're not even talking about his sleep apnea on a red eye.
Dillon Brooks just two-hand shoves Steph Curry. And Adams is banged up here a little bit as well. Now Brooks and Thompson getting into it. And Klay Thompson protecting his splash brother. See Dillon Brooks, first he goes around the neck and then he goes to the back of Curry.
That was 100% a foul. That should.
Afterwards, Brooks and Thompson getting into it.
Brooks does not care.
Double technical called on Brooks and Thompson. The initial contact, just a personal foul.
Fouls under review to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
In this league, that might just be a little too much right there, especially because you're not going after a loose ball. You're not making a
points for the Blazers. You feel like you had an easy 2 points from Covington. But the free throw's no good. Lead sits at 6 for the Grizzlies. Here is McCollum, defended by Morant. McCollum out to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Lillard gets right by Brooks, tangled up. Another foul against the Grizzlies.
He blew right by him.
Grizzly foul number 3. Grayson Allen is first.
Once he got the step, it was over.
So Lillard going over to Ed Malloy, trying to say that he's getting an arm bar or elbow as he's talking back to Dillon Brooks. He's got some choice words for Dillon Brooks at the moment.
Well, before that play even developed, before Dame made